Genie in the bottle. Not Genie in the body. Genie Make a Wish. I think it would have, if they would have stuck with the Genie in the bottle, it would have been better. I stopped watching it. I did mention before that I stopped on episode 2.5 or 3.5, and then I said, well, you know what? Let me pick it back up. Let me see what else is about. By the time I got to the seventh episode, matter of fact, I sometimes it is English dubbed, and yes, sometimes I do like listening to the original language because you can understand a lot more when it comes to the original language than actually listening to the English dub because it just doesn't flow good. But with Genie Make a Wish, it didn't make a difference. It wasn't had nothing to do with the English dubbing or using the original language. It's just that the storyline was absurd. It was awful. I did not enjoy it one bit. If they would have stuck to the fact of just making wishes, then I would have been fine with it. But for this writer, script writer, she did Heirs, she did Descendants of the Sun, she did The Glory. I really didn't care for The Glory either, but however, she did The Glory. To come and do Genie Make a Wish, I'm like, what were you thinking, lady? This drama was not. It wasn't. It's not even a drama. It's just a bunch of social awareness that they're trying to make in what's going on in society today, and they throwing in a drama. If they would have just stuck with the fact that it was just about making wishes, and it wasn't even about Susie making the wish. She made a wish to have other people make a wish, and then they throw in every once in a while they go back to that plot story, but yet it was really about this genie wanting to take revenge on Susie because of her past life when she was a child. That's the reason why I didn't care too much for it, because of they using these I'm like, I know, I get it, and it's just children, and it's a fictional character. I'm like, oh, that's the reason why I stopped at 7, and I was like, nope, I'm done. This is too much. Matter of fact, I think I fell asleep going to 5, end of 5, going to 6. And I was like, no, I'm done. I can't. It starts to be more about her, the goblin, because she also did the guardian and the god or something like that. The death coming to take the person. So one of the angels was angel of death, and he'll give them their last meal before he takes them. So it was, if you want that, then go watch the Goblin. But other than that, Gods and the Guardian or whatever the name of the whole show was. Um, and that's kind of how she kind of incorporated that in there. She took bits of her own dramas and put it in there. I thought it was cute that she used, because Kim Yu Bin was in Heirs, so he had him cosplay certain characters that she wrote in certain scripts, and then one of them was him wearing his Heirs outfit, his school outfit. Was cute, but did it keep me watching it? No. And again, if they would have took all this other junk out of there and just focused on a drama, fictitious drama, then I'm good with it. It just didn't make sense. It was awful written drama.